Let's spend a rainy day in the Shire. This is the end of autumn, so I have a few things to do. I was planning my winter garden, redecorating, and having food with friends, as you do. I do love growing pumpkins. This is kind of, in real life, this takes so much longer. I planted some wildflowers, and for one of them, it takes a year for them to sprout. A year. No wonder they tell you not to trample on them outside. Anyways, I'm still working on what I want to do with the garden space. I have a really hard I need to just draw something out, honestly, because when I go to buy the garden pieces, I just forget what everything looks like. I can't remember. But I love the autumn, and I love the rainy days in autumn. It's my favorite. I think of all the seasons, winter is my least favorite. In the Shire, at least. So I'm going to skip the cooking because it takes me forever. So I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. I am a dedicated forager, I will say that. It's still raining, and I have everything in my backpack ready for a shared meal, I think. So let's go that way. I managed to get lost. I must have been really tired. Normally I'm just like, oh yeah, I just go left over the hill, and then I'm at delphiniums, and not this time because I got distracted. And then I started wandering through the forest, and I couldn't remember exactly how to get to delphiniums from the part of the forest that I was in. I took a few circles. So we're just going to skip all that and pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, so here we are. I finally found my way. It took a while. And we're at Delphinium's tree. I think she has the coolest hobbit house. I think her house is my favorite. Can you imagine when that tree was alive, how huge it was? Just, I want to see trees like that in my lifetime. I do. So let's feed everybody. We've got the girls together. Some of these recipes look really fun. I should try some of these in real life, because a few of these look like something I would really like. I think Willow Took is probably my second favorite after Neffy, the dwarf. I just love Delphinium's house. I'm so jealous. And again, I'm thankful just to have a house at all. I'm getting better at cooking too. I'm getting higher scores. Took me a while to figure it out. I think Daisy's such a cute hobbit kid. I think it's so fun. Though I am still trying to figure out what happened to Willow's partner. Anyway, so it's another bright autumn day with just a little hint of rain. I need to do some redecorating. Since not all the house is open, it's a little harder, but this is definitely one of my problem rooms. Can't figure that one out. And then I have one that I really like right now, and it's this one. This one is, I think, the best so far. I love the little bird on the bookshelf, and I used the Mirkwood chests as chairs because I would do that in real life. Yeah, so that worked out. And then for the flowers, I was trying kind of a fall color garden, but I like my lupine garden so much. So I'm hoping I can open up the other garden space and just, do seasonal gardens there, but I think I want the lupines by my house all year. I was experimenting. The only thing with the flowers is when you walk next to them, they disappear. And I just can't stand that. There's a few things as I've played through the game that I can't stand. One of them is that the main story took almost no time at all to get through. The second one is that I can't actually pet the animals. Third one is that I don't get a pony, which I'm just devastated about. I will never, ever, ever be okay with not having a pony. I would just love to have a horse or a pony in Bywater. I would just love it. I would love it. What was the other thing? It was very specific. I need to remember what it was. There was one thing that I thought could be improved that would make a lot of gameplay better, and I forgot what it was. But yeah, the flower thing does bother me quite significantly. I don't know if I can fix it, but I hate like walking next to them and not seeing them. It's like picking air. You know, I want to see what the flowers look like, and whenever I walk up to them or I try to take a picture, they disappear, and I just can't handle that. I should probably put in a ticket. What was it? Oh yes, it was a very specific thing. I remember some of it now. So when you do the tails, you unlock certain items. There should be more items. Right now I have the fork and I have the Dunedain compass. And that's it. I only got 2 memorabilia, and I wish there was more. I also wouldn't have minded multicolored chickens, because in real life I have very pretty chickens. I have just gorgeous little chickens. Oh, and there's the glitch. So if you see a table looking very out of place, it's because I can't move it. Every time I hit move, like the game just can't handle it. So that's why there's sometimes a random item somewhere. Oh, and I got this new thing from one of the meals I did during the autumn. I just love it. I think it's just perfect for this little room. It's just so perfect. I love this little space. This one is much harder. Yeah, so what I was talking about, and I didn't really want to showcase it a lot, but yeah, sometimes when you go to move the furniture, the game just glitches and won't do it. And so I end up with tables in weird places, and I have not been able to fix it at all, no matter what I do. Yeah, I think my lupine garden is my favorite. I'm still very much thinking about the space. I'm just really struggling with coming up with a proper layout. So I want to unlock the other garden, kind of draw everything out, and then come up with something. And I'm going to put up a horse hitch, even though I don't have a horse, just because I wish I had a horse. I gotta look for it first. There's a lot of decorations I gotta look through. You could do the cutest cottage-themed hobbit hole ever. But as you saw, that really wasn't my style. So I didn't do that. I also really was experimenting with the dwarven furniture, but it's so big, it's hard to fit into any of the spaces. So I'm hoping once I open up the house the rest of the way, maybe something will fit. I actually found something else to go in this space that works a lot better. But I was just experimenting. I wish I had a horse. Anyways, that was such a cozy, relaxing autumn day, and I love autumn as a season. It's probably my favorite, so unfortunately now we have to move on to winter.